we're celebrating the kind of like Easter holiday, and this yoga class is intending how I feel abundance in my life. So tune in to thinking about, we're going to kind of get those juices going to how you would feel abundant in your life in every aspect, in your inside. We first start out first, and then the outside, and then every aspect, your career, your home, your family, how you have relationships with others. Woo-hoo, I can't wait to get started. Yes! Welcome to Live Sunrise Beach Yoga. We've got a lot of seaweed behind us, but because it's cloudy, you get to look at the ocean while we're doing yoga. We can take the pillow, place it in front of us, place it behind us as we sit back. Tuck the toes under, the feet go flat. We're just going to start off in child's pose today with the knees together. We're going to do that one. And I'm going to give you a bunch of other different suggestions for child's pose, because I want you to be able to have that nice stretch in your body. And while you're down here, adjust your body, tuck your toes under, lift your derriere up a little bit. If it's too much on your knees, roll over onto one side, place the pillow underneath you so you're comfortable in this position. We're only going to be here for about 4 more breaths. I want you to tune in and close your eyes to the breath in your body in this restorative position. So just notice how you normally breathe. Notice with your eyes closed, the chest lifting, and the belly is constricted underneath your legs. And when you breathe in, you feel that belly fill up, and when you breathe out, you feel that belly deflate. But instead of deflate, think of your air in your body absorbing positive energy to you. So whatever's cranky in your body, whatever is non-serving in your life, today's class is all about how do you feel abundant in your life. And this is the first step to feeling abundant in a pose that helps heal your body. And again, if it doesn't heal your body, this just doesn't jive with you, this position, then come down to flat on the belly with the pillow underneath your hips. We're here for 3 more breaths. Inhaling nice and slow through the nose with the mouth closed, and exhaling, relaxing, and allowing the body to come into a state of peace. Sometimes when we wake up in the morning, we have to get up and go, 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 go. This restorative position, I invite you to do this every morning when you wake up. Because in this position, you can think of, okay, what am I going to do today? Let's start this segment of my life. I'm going to fix the lawnmower. There's a couple of festivals in town I'm going to go to. Now, zero your mind back to here and to the feeling of the breath in your body. And as you inhale this time, we're going to come up nice and slow to down dog, forward bend, and then come up to back bend. Slowly inhale, come up on all fours. Dig the fingers into the yoga blanket, tuck the toes under, push back on the sit bones, and pop up with your derriere in the air. Now push back on the heels and feel that wonderful stretch, Heather. Breathe in and out. Breathe through any shakiness. So that shakiness is telling you that you're building strength in the body. And then slowly, on the next inhale, walk the hands to the feet in the forward bend. And as you're in the forward bend the knees a little bit. If it's too cranky in your forward bend, you can always walk your hands up your legs to that nice special area. But grab your legs
Stabilize your body. If you get too wobbly headed, come down to the yoga mat or come all the way up slowly. Take 2 more breaths. Slowly push your sit bones forward, come up vertebra by vertebra, and as you come up, find a focal point to steer it so you don't get too dizzy in the head. Bring your arms backwards, lift them up and back, and lift them up above the head. Big, wide, wide. Feel that nice stretch in the arms. Oh my goodness, that feels great. Inhale. And then exhale, hands to heart. Bring the fingers together. Press the thumbs into the sternum. Breathe deep. Respiro profundamente. Let the air out. Exhale. Namaste. Keep your head bowed, face east towards the ocean, and relax the shoulders and feel the elbows relaxing to the rib cage. And with your eyes closed, I'm going to tell you a story of a young man who met this old man. And this old man was telling him how rejuvenated he felt in his life. And the young man asked, "How old are you?" "How old do you think I am, young man?" "Well, you look like in your early 50s, maybe mid-50s. "No, but I thank you. I am turning 73 this year." And he proceeded to tell the young man how he met these monks in a monastery, and they taught him this 5 rites of rejuvenation that we're about to do in our yoga vinyasa flow today. Open the eyes, open the arms up. Spread the fingers wide. We're going to spin around clockwise. YouTube, Facebook, opposite direction than I'm doing, because I'm going to go clockwise. Ready? Spin around clockwise towards the right. And when we spin around clockwise, think of all the things that you want to achieve in your life, that you want the feelings in your life, because this is about an emotional state of well-being. And when you're in an emotional state of well-being, you're inhaling and you're exhaling. You're going slow enough to where we don't get too dizzy, but we're winding up that positive energy in our body, and we're strengthening our arms by having them out like this. Do you need financial freedom? Do you need a loving relationship? Do you need other relationships to just go better in your life? Do you need a specific thing in your life that you haven't been able to grab hold of, that you need right now? Spin around one more time. Now the arms are going to come up, the thumbs are going to hook, so we stabilize the hands above the head. We're breathing in, coming backwards, squeezing the butt cheeks in for back support, and then slowly exhaling, coming down. Grab the elbows, because when we grab the elbows, we're going to hang out here with the head hung. Breathing in and breathing out. Swing the arms from side to side. And so you're feeling that nice stretch in back of the legs and the hips all at the same time. And take your time from swinging your arms from side to side with your hips. We're going for about 2 more times on each side. Close your eyes if you can to feel that stretch in your body. If not, find a focal point to stare at so we don't fall over and we get unbalanced. Meet me in the middle. Inhale. And on the exhale, release the elbows, walk the hands forward, and walk the feet back to down dog. Dig the fingers into the yoga mat, alleviating pressure on the wrists. Push back. Breathe out. On the inhale, we're going to come down to the knees. We're going to do a little baby cobra, baby up dog. Come down to the center so your belly's on the surface. Tuck the toes under for stability. You're going to use your hands to lift up your body. You can do it. Breathe in. Lift up your body. Squeeze the glutes in. Squeeze the back in. Squeeze the shoulders in. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Slowly come down. Now you can stay on the knees or you can lift the knees because you're going to come up again and lift that body to strengthen those arms into plank pose. Lift the body into plank pose. Respiro abundament. Breathe in deep. Breathe out. Walk the feet forward into down dog. Push back into down dog, exhaling. Use that nice shakiness to transfer into your mind that you're building strength in the body. Good. And then come down onto standing on the knees. The knees are going to come down first. We're going to come up with the arms. We're going to place the hands on the hips. And as we place the hands on the hips, Luciana, bring the chin towards the sky. Squeeze the butt cheeks in, Frank. Bring the elbows back. Chin up. Now, if you're too wobbly up here, sometimes that happens. Look down at the ground. Breathe in. Now breathe out. Bring the chin into the chest. Keep your hands on your hips. We're doing that 2 more times. Breathe in. Press the hips forward. Breathe out. The chin comes into the chest. Breathe in. Press the hips forward. Breathe out. Bring the chin into the chest. Good. Slowly come down back to tabletop. Roll over onto the right side. And you're going to look at your yoga blanket. You're going to find a spot that is not sandy because you're going to come down to your back. When you come down to your back, take your pillow, place it on the side. We're going to do a baby plow today. Bring the knees up into the chest. You can somehow, actually before you bring your knees into your chest, I want you to go ahead and bring your pillow underneath your buttocks. Good. Now we got the pillow underneath our buttocks. Our feet are on the surface of the earth. We're going to shake off the sand on our feet because when we bring those feet above the surface and we bring the legs into us, we don't want to get sand in our face. Grab the back of the thighs, the back of the calves, the back of the ankles, and bring those legs into your body. You're going to feel this deep stretch. Now relax the grab on your legs. So I'm grabbing my ankles, I'm relaxing my arms, I'm not pulling my legs to me. Inhale and exhale for 7 more breaths, total of 8. Close your eyes and feel that stretch in your body. You're welcome to go to full plow if you want to. That means your hands are underneath your hips and your legs are all the way over your body. For those of us who like that full plow stretch. For right now, we're going to do 4 more breaths, and you can bend those knees if you want to. I am your suggestion on how to come into a pose. If your knees want to bend, let them bend. The straighter the knees you feel, the deeper the stretch. You bend the knees, you get that less stretch. So you decide where your happy place is. 2 more breaths. We're slowly going to let go of the legs, bring the feet down. feet are on the surface. We're lifting the hips up into bridge pose. We're going to keep them there, taking the pillow out from underneath us, and then we're slowly going to come down to the surface. We're going to lift those hips up 2 more times. Lift the hips up. Relax the arms to the side. Use that stretch to stretch the groin muscle and strengthen the gluteus maximus. Slowly come down. Respiro profundamente. Breathe deep. Hold the hips towards the sky just for a moment. Inhale. Slowly release the breath. Come down and exhale. Bring the knees into the chest and rock the knees from side to side because you get that nice lower back stretch, and that alleviates the back pressure as well. You're going to kick your feet in the sky and use the momentum to come up to seated any way that you can. Ready? Kick the feet in the sky, come up to seated, cross the legs. Crossing the legs, we're feeling that stretch in the knee area. We're going to press on the left knee and then bring the right ear into the right shoulder and hold it. We're going to feel that nice stretch on top of the left thigh, left hip, left neck area. Breathe through this now for about 3 more breaths, resting your right hand on your right knee. We slowly let go of that pressure on the left side to roll our neck over, left ear to left shoulder, pressing right hand into right thigh. So Frank, you feel that wonderful stretch, that wonderful opening in your body. Inhale, exhale, 3 more breaths. And I invite you to close your eyes when we're in a still pose like this to feel the energy in your body. This is not just about stretching your body. This is about becoming one, the inside spirit inside of you. Inhale, respiro. Exhale. Slowly come to center, Yosemite. Place the hands on the yoga mat, yoga blanket in front of you, and then walk your hands forward and hang out and stretch. Now essentially we want our butt cheeks to be as close to the surface as possible, but if they're bending forward and they're up the surface, that's okay. You're still getting a beautiful stretch here. Now rock your head from side to side. So you're taking your chin to the left shoulder, you're taking your chin to the right shoulder, and getting that nice stretch as your head is in forward bend. And as you're doing that, once again, you're closing your eyes to tune into that feeling of the stretch in your body. And when you do that, then your mind stops wandering. What am I going to do after class? Oh, this is boring. When is she going to finish? Or whatever your mind is going through. We want you to be aware of how you're feeling in your body now. And that stillness heals your body in every possible way. Not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, relationships. Everything in your life is a direct result to how you feel in your body. Now we're going to stop the rock on the head from side to side and slowly make our way into hands and knees into tabletop. Hands and knees in tabletop. Pop up, push back into down dog. Getting those dogs out of the way, and then what we're going to do is we're going to walk the dog in a way to where we're stretching our hips from the side to side. We're moving our hips, we're moving our butt cheeks, not our feet. And this is a little bit different because you're really going to feel it in the calf, in the hip area. Breathe through the shakiness in your arms because those are building strength. And we're going to come up off them in just 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk the hands to the feet. And this is going to be a fun one. You're going to bend your knees here and tuck your hands underneath your feet. Grab the big toe with your thumbs. Bend your knees as much as you have to. Because when we inhale, we're going to straighten up those legs. Breathe in, straighten up the legs. Breathe out, bend the knees. Doing that for about 3 more stretches. Breathe in, straighten up the legs. Breathe out, bend the knees 2 more times. And I want you to get used to doing things at your own pace. Because this is your practice. This is about you, not about me. This is about you stretching and opening and feeling that exceptional abundance in your life. Now hold the legs straight here and then rock the neck from side to side. So you're dropping the left ear to the left arm, the right ear to the right arm. So we're doing a lot of nice neck stretches today. Three more times on each side. And then we slowly release the hands from the feet. Bend the knees a little bit more because we're going to come up, opening up our arms and bringing them up above our head like we did before. But we press our hips forward to get that nice stabilization. Ooh, loving that. Look at Athena's bunny ears are all funny. Lock the thumbs into place behind the back of your head. We're pressing the hips forward so we're engaging these thighs here. We bring the chin up just a little bit. Come back a little bit. Inhale nice and deep. And then slowly exhale. Hands to heart. Ooh. Yoga power. That felt really good. Finding a focal point on the ground, YouTube, Facebook, something on the wall to stare at that's not moving. We want to place our hands down our side, open our fingers up wide so we're receiving the good, abundant energy and keeping our eye on that focal point. So just listen to the voice. Slowly come up with the left leg. Bring it all the way up to the chest and then bring it all the way down. And then while we do that, we get that nice indentation in the sand so the sand doesn't shift so much underneath us. And we're flexing our toes towards our knee as we do that. And at the same time, when we do it slow, we're getting that nice balance in the body. Balanced body means balanced life, and everything flows in our life. And we love that. Doesn't mean things are going to go wrong. That always happens, but it means we're able to handle those wonderful things in a beautiful manner, peaceful manner. One more time on the left. We're going to hold it here. We're going to see how our balance is. So hold it as long as you can. 2, 3, and then slowly come down. Yeah, you put it. Go ahead and put your blanket on top of there and just enjoy. Yeah, just enjoy. Slowly come up with the right. Just test your balance out. Well, how long can I stand here? Maybe a few seconds, which is good. And then slowly come back down. Now this one's going to be a little bit tricky. we're going to keep that focal point, holding our hands out. Or you can place them on your hips as well. Let's try them on the hips, something different. And then let's stretch the left leg backwards. And you've got that little, you can still feel the ground beneath you right here. You're still staring at it, but you're lifting up that back leg. Bringing it back down if you need to. Finding that balance in your body, that forward stabilization. All we're doing right here is creating abundance in our life. That's the energy flow. Couple more times, bring up that foot. Feel the balance in your body. Feel that right leg strengthen. And then hold it up here. 2, 3, and then slowly come up with the torso. Stand stable on both legs. Now we're going to shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Good. Taking the right foot, doing the same thing with the right foot, staring at that nice focal point, coming back, flexing that foot, and you're finding your happy bending over space. Like sometimes when I bend over, I can do it better here than I can do it up here. So you find that happy bend over space. And you know that foot can always come down. It's a little space right there. Lifting it up. Good, Frank. Nice. Bringing it down. Good. Lifting it up. Bringing it down. Couple more times. Let's try it out. Couple more times. Lifting it up. Bringing it back down. And then this time we're going to hold it up here. Let's see how long we can hold it. Hold it up here. Bring it back. 2, 3. Slowly come up. Oh, that's good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Good, Sonia. Nice. Good job. Taking both hands, lacing them. Pressing forward, breathing in. Another breath in, we fill up the belly all the way and we bring it up above the head. Inhale, reach strong. Now exhale, we're going to take those laced hands behind the back of the head. Let me get it over my ears. There you go. And then back of the head. Good. Now we have the laced hands. We're stabilizing the fingers. We have the elbows out, so we're strengthening our arms. And we're going to bend towards the right, feeling that nice bend in the body. Now we're going to slightly roll backwards. I'm going to show you. Keep the thighs nice and strong. So nice heavy thighs. Slightly roll backwards over to the left. And then I want you to flow at your own pace between right and left. Or you can hang out on the right and you can hang out on the left. It's up to you. Either way, you're getting this wonderful deep hip stretch. I'm trying out my Spanish words for Sonia. Respiro, breathe, deep, profundament, and then exhale, absorb that energy into your body. About 2 more times on each side. Really press that hip forward as you allow that elbow and that side to open up. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Think of that stretch in your body. That tightness as, oh, okay, I'm opening it up. It feels good. Oh, yes. Then we're going to end slowly coming up, releasing the hands down. And once again, we're going to bend forward. As we bend forward, we're going to prepare for our low lunge position, but we're going to hang out here with our fingertips on top of our feet. And that slight fingertips on top of the feet is a sensation that lets our bodies know we're stabilizing our stance. We're grounding with the earth. I recognize my feet as the stable foundation of my body. Respiro. Profundament. Exhale. Now slowly walk the hands out and bring both knees down. Now we're in tabletop. We can prepare for our baby lunge. YouTube, Facebook, you have challenges with your knees, put a pillow or a blanket underneath your knees. Take the right foot and bring it forward. The right foot is forward and both hands are going to come to the top of the right knee. We're going to bend forward and stretch this area out underneath us. And we're going to feel it in the calf and the knee on the opposite side. And then we're going to come up. Doing that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And once again, we can find our focal point to stare at if we get a little dizzy. And we know on the last one, when we come down, we'd like to really feel that stretch, so we're going to hang out here for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Slowly come up. Now we're in a low lunge position. Our focal point is going to go to a staring point to keep our bodies nice and straight and stable, and we're going to practice our balancing again. Slowly, we're going to twist towards the left side. Ready? Slowly. Spread the fingers wide, twist towards the left side, and then twist towards the right. Taking your time, doing it at your own pace. You don't have to follow me. I invite you to go at your own pace. Feel the stretch in your body. 2 more times. Bring that nice grin to your face, because that loosens up any stress in the skull, and we want that nice healing energy to flow up into our frontal lobes, our forehead. Good. Now we're going to meet back in the middle. Take the right hand, place it inside on the yoga mat, right foot. The left arm is going to come towards the sky, but we're going to stare at the right big toe. We're going to feel that stretch in the left arm. We're only up here for 3 more breaths. Feel that stretch. Lift and stretch that left arm back. 2 more breaths. Ooh, good power, everyone. Bring that left arm down. The left hand is going to replace the right. And then the right hand is slowly going to come up towards the sky. Looking at the big toe, if you want to challenge yourself, go ahead and look up at that right arm. But sometimes I get a little bit too wobbly and I like to look at my big toe and keep a little bit more balanced. But every once in a while, challenge yourself to look at that hand in the sky. 2 breaths. Breathe and stretch that arm back so you're really stretching that armpit area, the pectoral muscles. Breathe out, slowly come down with the right hand. We're going to frame the right foot with both hands. Straighten out the right leg, even if you have to move back with the left knee. Straighten that out. Bring the right toes towards the knees, and then slowly the forehead is going to come down. Now we're going to feel a little bit wobbly, so widen your stance with your legs if you need to. Instead of in a straight line, you can always widen your stance. You can always come down further with your sit bones if you need to. There's lots of different variations. And then if this doesn't jive with you, come all the way down to the ground. We'll be there in a moment. We want to get that nice Achilles heel stretch all the way up to the calf, the back of the knees, because when I'm massaging you guys, your hamstrings are so tight. So this is a wonderful hamstring stretch. Breathe in that abundance to your life. Respiro. Profundament. Breathe deep. Exhale. One more. Una más. Nice. Now we're slowly going to come up. Grab that right leg if you have to. Bring it back into tabletop so we can prepare for the left knee forward and the left low lunge. Forward. Left knee forward. And once again, we're coming up with the hands on top of the knees, bending the left knee forward, getting that nice stretch, and then coming back up. Ooh, love that. Yummy, yummy. Inhale. Exhale. Again, we can look down for a focal point or something on the wall, YouTube, Facebook. 2 more. And if you notice when you take your time doing these yoga poses, Frank, that you really feel the beautiful energy in your body. We're going to hang out, stretching our knee forward. 1, 2, 3, coming up. Left hand on the inside of the left foot on the yoga blanket. Raising the right hand to the sky, either looking at the left big toe or the right hand on the sky. On the inhales, we bring that right hand back, stabilizing our body. On the exhales, we relax the body as much as possible, right? Inhale, open it up. Exhale, relax. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, absorb the energy. One more time. Breathe in, we open it up. Hold it for a count of 3. And then slowly exhale that right arm down, replacing it with the left. Making sure we're nice and stable. And then lifting that left hand towards the sky. Spread the fingers wide. When we spread the fingers wide, we get that nice stretchy sensation in the palms. We get rid of any crankiness in our wrist and our hand. Breathing in, using that nice stretch to come back. You're feeling it in the outside of your left hip, glute, and some other areas as well. And then exhale, relaxing. 2 more breaths. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out slowly, bring the left arm down. Now we're going to frame that left foot with both hands on the blanket. Straightening out the left leg. Left toes come towards the left knee. Forehead to knee here. Ooh, and you notice when the forehead comes down, ooh, you feel that big pull. That's a good one. When you breathe in slow, you slow your heart rate down. Relax your toes now. Relax your leg now. Good. Bend forward a little bit more. Allow your body for that extra stretch, that extra yummy sensation. And then we slowly come up. Grab that left foot if you have to. Swing it around into the tabletop. Now we're on hands and knees again. And we're going to do like a booty drop. Drop your booty to the left, bending your knees. And then slowly come up and drop it to the right. So we have a nice slow motion of hip opening, IT band opening, lower back opening, arm strengthening, increasing that bone density, increasing our abundance in our life. We're going to drop to each side one more time. Barely hovering above the blanket and then popping over to the other side. And then coming slowly back up to tabletop, preparing for our rabbit pose. Rabbit pose is a little bit challenging, so I'm going to do it first because I want you to see what I'm doing first. In tabletop, the top part of your head is coming to the yoga blanket. You're pressing your hips forward. And we're going to do baby rabbit here. If you want to come up to full rabbit, you can grab those hands behind you and lift up to full rabbit, but that's a little bit challenging. So we're just doing baby rabbit today. It's up to you to come up to full rabbit. When you press your hips forward, you want a maybe 3 or 4 sensation on the occipital ridge, the base of your skull. You don't want to overstretch that, because then you'll be hurting for the rest of the day. And not going to blame the yoga teacher because she told you not to overstretch it. So slowly press those hips forward on the inhale. Relax the hips on the exhale so they slightly roll back. You want to still feel that stretchy sensation in the back of the neck. Do that for about 4 more times. Nice job, Frank. We're slowly going to come back up to tabletop. Thread the needle is a little bit challenging too. So we're going to take the left hand, raise it up towards the sky, get that nice stretch, and then slowly thread it underneath the right and bring the left side, left ear all the way to the yoga blanket. Nice and slow. Find that happy space in between. Walk the right arm forward. Find that happy medium with the right arm. Or you can place that right arm behind you if it's not too much pressure on your left shoulder. You decide how you want your thread the needle pose. Essentially, this is how the neck should feel. You should feel a stretchy sensation in between the ear and the shoulder. You should feel a stretchy sensation on the outside of your left arm, left shoulder. So you're separating the shoulder blade. You're stretching it away from the spine. The lower lumbar is relaxed. The legs are relaxed. So when you exhale, you feel that dropping sensation and that slight stretch. 4 more breaths. Relajese. Relax. Respiro profundamente. Breathe deep. Breathe in, use your right hand to lift you back up to tabletop. Inhale that right hand towards the sky. Exhale, thread the right hand underneath the left. Slowly come down, right ear to the shoulder, to the yoga mat. And essentially your sit bones are going to come back towards the heels, stretching that neck underneath. And when you feel that stretch in the neck, that slight pull, then relax it. Place the left hand behind the back of the lower lumbar. Place it to the sky. Place it forward, however your body is most comfortable. We like to give you different suggestions for your body. Now allow your body to relax. And if you find yourself holding your body up because it wants to fall, then adjust your knees underneath you to wider. Find that happy space for your body, because you're the most important person right now. In order to feel abundance in the life, you have to feel abundant in your body. Respiro profundamente. Breathe deep. Exhale slow. Nice, Carla. Now we're slowly going to come up using the left arm, rolling over onto the left side. And on our yoga blankets, we have a pillow and we have an eye pillow. Yay! We're going to use the pillow either underneath our neck, but I like to use it underneath my feet or knees, because we're going to come to the back. Underneath the knees, straighten out the legs. Underneath the feet, the knees go wide so you have a stretchy sensation in the groin. And when you come down, place the eye pillow over the eyes. Place one hand over your heart area and one hand over your belly area, so you're feeling your rib cage underneath you. Press the back of your neck into the yoga blanket and then relax it. Make sure both elbows are on the surface. We're going to repeat these instructions nice and slowly again, because we want you to really feel relaxed in this position. And we want you to really feel abundant energy flowing in your life by going through this meditation relaxation. Respiro profundamente. Inhale deep. Slowly exhale. Your knees are on top of the pillow, or your feet are on top of the pillow with your knees outwards. You have one hand on the heart, one hand on the solar plex, resting on your back, elbows on the mat. Your head is relaxed onto the yoga blanket, and your shoulders are dropping towards the earth. So you feel that slight shift. You're aware now with the eye pillow on. It's a soothing sensation. If it's too much, you can always take it off. It's not necessary to have it on. But we want you to feel that deeper sensation, so that's why we have the eye pillows. When you inhale deep, you're reaching for whatever you need in your life. So make the belly tight as you inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold. And then when you slowly exhale the breath, you have a stronger release, a more peaceful absorption in your body. In a meditation relaxation, the key to anything really in your life, not just meditation, is breath. But when you focus on that breath, you're able to calm that parasympathetic nervous system inside of you. So when things happen outside of your body that are unserving, you're able to react in a positive manner. And that is abundant. When you listen to soft, relaxing music, that is another check mark for abundant. It might not be this music, it might be more towards the classical end. And you find yourself in a relaxed state. When you walk on the beach, when you walk in the park, when you walk around your neighborhood, you're creating abundance by breathing deeper and letting your heart rate increase. Letting your heart rate increases the red and white blood cells in your body. It increases the oxygenated air that goes to your frontal lobes behind your forehead that help you to think through things in a calmer manner, creating abundance in your life. Respiro profundamente. Slow exhale. Smile. Swallow. When you swallow, you loosen up and relax the throat muscles. When you smile, the jaw relaxes instead of it being in that tight form, which increases anxiety to the brain, which we don't want. We want that release in the stress-free brain. Now imagine this blanket that you're on is your bubble, your energy bubble. And you're seeing in this energy bubble this white light. And it's creating a fog in your bubble. It's very foggy and you can't see through it. So now when you breathe in deep, respiro profundamente, you're holding the breath, and as you hold the breath, that energy swirls round and around, and then exhale, the fog starts to clear. And the energy bubble is very similar to the brain. You've created abundance in your life just by being here and taking care of yourself. Say to yourself, I'm proud of you. Repeat these words in your mind. I'm proud of me. I feel positive energy. My life is flowing with good vibrations. I am the light I am. Breathe in deep to those sensations of words. Hearing the ocean, feeling the earth beneath you, slight breeze across the body. And when you exhale, you're absorbing those energy words into your body. It's going down deep. It's going into the organs, the muscles, the bones, the ligaments, the nervous system. Notice how the body feels, the sensation of the elbows on the earth, the back on the earth, the head, the shoulders. And now take your mind to what you're going to do with the rest of the day. You're planning it through in your mind's eye. You're creating abundance. Slowly bring the knees up and the knees together on breathing in at the same time. We're going to prepare for rolling on the side and then coming up into a comfortable seated position. The eye pillow is going to fall off. It's going to go, whoa, it's morning. The sun's up. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we've created abundance. It feels great. As we look out of the ocean, and we're observing the surfers, we're observing the people walking, we're capturing this moment in time that we're here. And that's creating abundance as well. Inhale deep. Exhale, bring both hands to the heart. Prayer Anjali Mudra. Dropping the shoulders. Bowing the head in respect of one another. I honor the peace in you as well as the peace in myself. Namaste. Namaste. Woo! Good job, everyone. Wonderful.